Christmas is just around the corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Black Forest Yule Log consisting of a chocolate Swiss roll filled with cherries, Kirsch-flavored chantilly cream, and decorated with chocolate ganache and meringue mushrooms. So let's get started! Preheat oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. For the chocolate Swiss roll, first sift 87 grams of cake flour with 15 grams of cocoa powder. Mix together and set aside. Using a double boiler, whip together 81 grams of egg yolks, 22 grams of water, 1.75 grams of salt, and 58 grams of granulated sugar until it reaches 110 degrees Fahrenheit. This will take a few minutes, so be patient. Whip 138 grams of egg whites until foamy. Then slowly add in 42 grams of granulated sugar and whip until firm peaks. Fold a third of the egg yolk mixture into the egg whites. Then fold in a third of the flour mixture. And continue alternating additions 2 more times until incorporated. Do not overmix. Place batter into a lined sheet pan and spread evenly with an offset spatula. Bake at 425 degrees for about 4 minutes. Cake is ready when it springs back. Be very careful not to overbake it. Set cake aside to cool before filling. Lower your oven temperature to 200 degrees. For the meringue mushrooms, whip 35 grams of egg whites until foamy. Then slowly add 35 grams of granulated sugar and whip until firm peaks. Fold in 35 grams of sifted powdered sugar until incorporated. Using a small round tip, pipe mushroom stems and caps on the sheet pan. If you get a pointy tip on the mushroom cap, just wet your fingers and lightly press down. Lightly dust caps with cocoa powder. Bake at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 90 minutes. Once cake has cooled, lightly dust with cocoa powder, place a piece of parchment paper on top and flip it over to remove the bottom liner. Spread an even layer of Kirsch-flavored chantilly cream on top. Recipe is in the description below. Sprinkle your desired cherries on top of the cream evenly. Roll the cake tightly from the bottom to the top. Keep it wrapped in the parchment and chill in the refrigerator for at least an hour to set. For the covering ganache, boil 145 grams of heavy cream with 12 grams of glucose, then pour it over 125 grams of dark chocolate couverture and mix until well incorporated. Set the ganache in the fridge to chill for about an hour until it thickens. Cut both ends of the cake at an angle. Then cut 2 smaller pieces for the stumps. Using buttercream, glue the 2 smaller pieces onto the side and on top of the larger log. Then cover the entire cake with a thin layer and chill in the refrigerator until it hardens. For a buttercream recipe, click on the card in the upper right hand corner and the recipe will also be in the description box below. Cut off tips of the mushroom stems and glue it to the caps with some melting chocolate. Spread a thin layer of covering ganache over the entire Yule log with an offset spatula to create a bark-like texture. Finish decorating Yule log with meringue mushrooms and desired sprinkles. Time to taste! Okay, it's super moist. Get the sweetness from the cherry. It was a little tart. The filling, you can definitely taste the kirsch. Just enough for that hint. And you get a nice bitterness from the dark chocolate ganache on the outside. Let's try the meringue mushrooms. Hear that crunch? Nice and crunchy and light. Perfect. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the bell button for notifications. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Life is uncertain, eat dessert first. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!